Arsenal versus Chelsea, the Premier League at stake for Arsenal Football Club. This is huge. It's a London derby with so much at stake, and I cannot wait for it. Helping me dissect exactly what is going to happen in this huge all-London clash. It's the wonderful Ade Oladipo. Now, before we go any further, I need to tell you something, and this is really good news. Ade Oladipo has started a brand new YouTube channel dedicated totally to football. It is linked on this video, so make sure that you subscribe. It's brilliant, brilliant stuff, and it is Ade on football, so make sure that you check it out. Ade, this is about as big as it gets.
Yeah.
This is about as big as it gets. We have an opportunity to stop Arsenal winning the league. Arsenal, however, they are the best team in the country.
Yeah.
They are. Like, whether they win the league or not, they are the best team in the country. And I know people now will be countering that. They'll be saying, if you don't win the league, you're not the best team in the country. But you can be.
There's
Tottenham were the best team.
both, isn't it?
Tottenham were the best team in the country. They didn't win the league.
Yeah, it's a good argument for
you know?
You're right, that season Leicester City one. The thing about Arsenal, there's been a couple of games recently where I'm like, it's a big one. It's a big one, and it's difficult. Ellen Road leads. I know people might say...
that was a big result for them. 4-0 as well.
Yeah, and you're thinking Ellen Road's going to be tough. The atmosphere, the fans are right on the pitch, and it's difficult, and all of a sudden they batter them. And I was thinking, all right, Spurs away, new manager bounce, Spurs, North London derby. And this, we know Spurs have that kind of weak centre, but you're still thinking... Spurs are going to go for this because they're in a relegation battle. Batter Spurs.
No, but not only did they batter them, it's the way that they did it. It's the way, it's the nature of the victory. Like 3 points against Tottenham, 3 points against a Tottenham team that could be relegated, 3 points against Archie Gray and Dragusin. That can all be made to sound fairly small.
Yeah.
But it isn't that. It's going to Tottenham, winning in that manner, Gyökeres scoring 2.
Yeah.
Eberechi Eze scoring 2.
Big.
Suffering a little bit of self-destruct. Declan Rice, for the first time this season, it feels like making a mistake.
Yeah.
But having the wherewithal and the minerals to fight back. I think people have been saying that Arsenal have been lacking a statement result.
Yeah.
People have been saying that what they haven't yet done...
Smash the team.
Yeah. They haven't won at Anfield.
Yeah.
They haven't won against Man City. They haven't won at Stamford Bridge. Tottenham isn't that. But I tell you what is. Liverpool... away from home was Manchester City's moment.
Yeah, good shout.
If Arsenal beats Tottenham Hotspur away and Chelsea at home in consecutive weeks, that's their awakening.
100%. Because if you're Man City, you're looking at it. I mean, and look, Pep would never admit that, but you'll be looking at those two fixtures thinking, this is where we win it. Tottenham away, Chelsea at home, Chelsea going for top 4, Tottenham fighting relegation. These are the teams that might be able to take points off Arsenal.
I'm delighted to say that we have a brand new partner on the channel, Betano. You've probably seen them already. They're one of the globe's best betting companies. They sponsored the Euros, Aston Villa, the Club World Cup, which Chelsea won, by the way. And now they sponsor me too. And the best part for you lot at home, they are offering you £40 in free football bets when you place a £10 bet. That's right, they give you £40 in free football bets when you place a £10 bet. To claim this exclusive offer, head over to betano.co.uk/Rory. That's betano.co.uk/Rory. I also asked them to give me a big bet boost for this weekend. And guess what they've given me? Go on, guess. You will never guess what they've given me. They've given this to a Chelsea fan to promote for them this weekend. Arsenal to win 3-0. Arsenal to wallop Chelsea 3-0 is what they are asking me to promote. And they are boosting it from 11-1 all the way up to 13-1. Malicious. Like, I was hoping for a boost on Kai Havertz to be crying at the full-time whistle. Instead of that, they've given me Arsenal to win 3-0. Arsenal to make a real title statement. That's betano.co.uk/Rory. The link is in the description below.
And then you're looking at the Arsenal squad as well. Like we've said for ages, the reason they spent the money on Gyökeres, the reason they spent the money on Eze was to get over the line. Like when Saka's not performing, when Odegaard's not performing, who else is going to do it? Who's going to be the people to score the goals? And look, both have been critiqued a lot this season, and rightly so. Eze's not really performed well, but he's got 2 goals.
But how much of that's Eze's fault? Like, I'm being really serious.
A lot's Eze's fault.
Do you think?
I think so, because ultimately he's been given chances. And I think...
Has he?
You know what it is, Rory, about it? What I mean is that, you know, Gyökeres, for as much as we dig him, I know he played for Brighton and Coventry, but ultimately he's still new to the Premier League. So there is that, okay, you've got to understand the land, the lie of the land, right? The lay of the land. Eze's not even had to move house. Like, ultimately, he should know the Premier League, and it should be easy for him.
I disagree with you.
Here we go. Let's fight.
I disagree. The reason I disagree is because I think Mikel Arteta, for the record, now Arsenal fans get annoyed here, right? Arteta's done a wonderful job at Arsenal. And if you're an Arsenal fan and there are some online who are quite vitriolic towards Arteta, they're foolish. Arteta's done a wonderful job. He's made them a serious football club again.
Yeah.
However, I don't think he's got it right with Eze. Eze is the kind of player that you have to allow to be free.
You have to. He's not good enough.
He's not a system footballer.
He's not good enough for Arsenal to be that player.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, is he a world-class player?
Given the right conditions.
No, that's similar. No, that's similar. So when you think Eze, you think world-class.
You can't really be world-class at Palace.
No, what I'm trying to say is then...
to be world-class, you have to be doing it at international level and Champions League.
I think only a world-class player gets that free role that you're talking about. That kind of, okay, go and win us the game.
Don't buy Eze unless you're going to allow Eze to be Eze.
Okay, you're right then. So maybe Arteta's the wrong manager for Eze because Arteta, we do know, plays with the handbrake. And he's not going to give you that freedom.
Unless, look, he got the freedom at Tottenham. Yeah. Gyökeres was allowed to... I thought Gyökeres did very well. You know the way Gyökeres just sort of swerved Van der Ven and went and targeted Dragusin.
I didn't know he had
just
that.
Clever, just smart,
yeah,
right?
Let's go on to Dragusin. Yeah. The thing for
he has to take the break off. He has to.
The thing for Gyökeres is kind of guaranteed to start the next game. The thing for Eze, he scored 2. I don't know if he's even guaranteed to start against Chelsea.
But this is what I'm saying. To allow Eze is the kind of player that wins you a league title if you let him. But I think you have to allow him to win.
I think you're being so kind to him. The fact is, Eze, I think he's wonderful. Honestly, I'd love him at Liverpool. Obviously, you'd love him at Chelsea. I think anyway, it'll get into any Premier League starting 11, right? I think, for some reason, apart from Arsenal's. But I still expected a bit more. There's something about him where he doesn't have this... I think he should play with almost this arrogance. Like, I'm the man, give me the ball.
But it's very hard to be arrogant when you're not in the team all the time. Like, he has to compete for his place in the team. It's hard to try things. It's hard to be... confident. It's effectively what you're saying is you need to play with confidence. It's hard to play with confidence when you're in that team.
Yeah, but you know what? See, when Cole Palmer came to Chelsea, I don't think a lot of Chelsea fans expected Cole Palmer to go straight in.
No.
He said, give me the jersey, I'll show you what I can do. And that was a weak Chelsea side, and he decided to kind of put Chelsea on his back, and he was playing with this arrogance and this free-flowing of a guy that's almost scored 20 for Man City, and he didn't have that.
Okay, well, let's see.
Eze's come as a FA Cup winner, and he's playing a bit soft.
Let's see now then. Let's see now. He's going to... Eberechi Eze now is going to be, I believe, surely in the team. You can't drop him off the back of what we saw at White Hart Lane. He's got to start against us. Just got to.
Yeah.
Maybe Arteta does something really brave. Maybe he starts a midfield trio of Eze, Odegaard, Rice. Something like that. Maybe that won't happen against us. But
not with your midfield, no.
No, maybe not. But we have a very depleted back line. Like Cucurella won't play. Fofana, such a shame and so foolish from him. But Fofana's injured.
Yeah.
Suspended. Right? So you got Fofana suspended, you got Cucurella injured. Our back line is going to be makeshift. The worst thing that can happen to us is Eze's charging at you. Yeah. The worst thing that can happen to us is Odegaard and Eze are all linking up together, right?
This is the issue, and you just said it there. He will always go, especially this game, especially when it's against Caicedo in that midfield. He's 100%, without even knowing him, it's going to be Zubimendi, Rice, Odegaard. He's not dropping the captain. He's not dropping Rice. He's never dropping Zubimendi. So then if you're Eze, it's that fight on the left. It's literally the only spot for Eze is on the left because he's not dropping Saka. Gyökeres is going to start. It's literally between Eze, Martinelli and Trossard. I would go Eze every single day of the week. I don't think he fancies
I don't think you can play him out wide. I think you've got to play him properly.
Then it's Odegaard or him. It's captain or Eze.
Not only am I a Chelsea fan, this is the game for me because I'm a Chelsea fan who desperately wants Arsenal to not win the league, right? So this is the fixture. And I tell you where we're scared. We're scared of two things.
Go on.
We're scared of Arsenal going for it in terms of Eze on the pitch, charging at us. Like, I don't know who's going to play centre-half for us, but I guarantee you this. Tosin Adarabioyo does not want Eberechi Eze anywhere near him. I guarantee you, Jarell Hato doesn't want Odegaard and Saka and whoever else linking up. Like, that's not what we want.
Yeah, agreed.
We want the game to be congested. Yeah. We want Andre Santos to be able to be making a lot of tactical fouls, slowing the pace down. We want Enzo Fernandez to be able to make it a little bit of a brawl, a little bit of a hate-filled game. And the other thing that we're slightly scared of is set pieces. Of course, we concede from set pieces.
Yeah, and they're massive.
But the only way that Arsenal win this game is by going for the jugular or by set pieces. If they're not brave and the set pieces don't fall their way, we get something out of the game.
The only times I've seen Arsenal not become brave is when they don't score early. When they score early, like we saw at Leeds, like we saw at Spurs, they seem to like, okay, we can play now, and everyone just seems to be very confident. When they don't score early, I look at a team that is so nervous, a team that's never got over the line, and panic starts to set in.
Do you think this is the real barometer then? Chelsea at home off the back of beating Tottenham. People are saying that the Tottenham one was the one. But is the real test beating Chelsea off the back of beating Tottenham? Like the cumulative effect.
My fear for Chelsea, and so my fear for every other team in the league that don't want Arsenal to win, is that Chelsea have recently played Arsenal twice and didn't really look like winning either of those games.
No.
Do you know what I mean? I know it's
different
Carabao Cup.
circumstances.
Yeah, you're right, but
different
they both put out strong 11s.
This is
They both put
Arsenal's
out
toughest
strong
fixture.
11s.
This is Arsenal's toughest fixture for the rest of the season, apart from the obvious one against City. Yeah. In terms of league position, at least.
I just need to see Rafinha almost go for it like he wants to win and thinks he can beat Arteta. I look at it as a battle between Rafinha and Arteta as opposed to a battle on the pitch. Like if it was Enzo Maresca, I know you weren't a fan of his, but I feel like he would be up for the battle.
Yeah.
There's an aggression to him. And I think that aggression is shown on the pitch. Sometimes I look at Rafinha on the touchline, and look, every manager is different on the touchline, but I look at him and think, do you really think you're going to beat Arteta?
I think he does. I think he does. I think look, he's got self-belief. Yeah. But the other thing, I think he needs it now. Not recently, he didn't. You know, in those Arsenal games, it was his debut, wasn't it? He didn't need to win. Yeah. You know, when we've seen Chelsea get very lucky at home to West Ham United, when West Ham United looked like they were definitely going down, we have seen Chelsea drop points from 2-0 up at home against Leeds United. Yeah. In the last game, we saw Burnley score a last minute. I think that actually now that Rafinha needs something, and it doesn't even need to be the result. The result will be great, but I think he needs a performance.
Yeah, he needs a bit of a bounce back, just because all of a sudden, if you were to have asked me a couple of weeks ago, I'd have said Chelsea make Champions League. Now, Man United are scoring late goals. They're looking good. Liverpool nicked one, didn't they? Away from home recently.
No, it's goal difference between us. Yeah. We're goal difference, and because of what's happened against Leeds and Burnley, Man United are above us both in the league.
There you go. So all of a sudden, he needs a result, and the players need a performance as well. Cole Palmer needs one. I know Cole Palmer's been so hot and cold, and if you're Cole Palmer, I mean, it's the World Cup. There's an argument that he might not make it, which is wild.
I know.
You know what I mean? So I think everyone needs to step up, and this could be the game.
We just need to get it right. Like we can't press the self-destruct button. Like we've given away 17 points from winning positions.
Wow.
Yeah. And do you know what?
Wow.
Mate, we're on to break a record. We have had this season 8 players sent off. Can you believe that the record in the Premier League is 9? Like we break that, don't we?
Yeah. Who was that? Arsenal.
I think it was Arsenal.
I think it was Arsenal. That Vieira era.
Yeah,
kind
I think
feels
it was
like
Arsenal.
It could have been Arsenal
that
broke that. My thing with Chelsea, I think going forward hasn't quite worked with the lap. We'll see what happens in the summer. Midfield is good. Defensively, I look at your centre backs and goalkeeper, and I'm like, it's just not. I just
goalkeeper
don't know.
hasn't been bad this season.
He hasn't
but I know
been
what
bad,
you
but
mean.
it's just
You
not,
can't trust him. I know.
No, he wouldn't make your top 10, would he? If he was to list top 10 goalkeepers in the Premier League, I don't know if Sanchez makes it. So, yeah, I'm actually confident that Arsenal win this. I wasn't confident against Spurs. I wasn't confident for Arsenal against Leeds. I'm super confident because of the most recent history of the two clubs. I'm confident that Arsenal put a bit of a beating on
Do you think?
Chelsea. Like, I'm not joking, like a 3-0 beating.
Do you think?
Yeah, I really do. You might nick one.
You need to have that Botano bet.
Yeah.
Do you really?
Yeah. I really do. You might nick one, but I can see Arsenal's running right here. I think Arsenal are going to win the league. I think Arsenal are going to run right.
I think Arsenal are going to win the league.
Yeah.
But I also think we get something out of this game. Like I don't necessarily subscribe to
Is that you
the
doing
theory.
the Chelsea thing though? Is that I
think we get a 1-1 draw. I'm not going mad. I'm not saying we go there and win 3-0. I'm saying that we get a 1-1 draw.
The only way
we have a terrible record against Arsenal of late. Terrible.
What's your record like at the Emirates?
Not good lately.
No,
mate, very recently, off the top of your head, you immediately think of a 5-0, don't you? Do you remember Pochettino?
Yes.
They've done us 5-0.
Mate, so you just don't see it.
I think we get a 1-1. I don't feel like I'm being particularly tribal or optimistic. I'm saying 1-1. You've reacted like I've said we win the game 5-0.
But this is a really, really good Arsenal side who, for some reason, when the going gets tough, they find something. Every time you think, Man City are going to close there's the result, they find it.
But let's just remember as well, okay, we both agree that they're a wonderful side. We both agree that they're going to win the league. But they are the side that very recently pressed the self-destruct button against Wolverhampton Wanderers and Brentford.
That's a good show.
Like, I'm saying that we can go there and get a 1-1 draw. And I guarantee you this, it won't be Tottenham. Enzo Fernandez, Moises Caicedo, Andre Santos, they're not going to allow it to be Tottenham.
The only reason I think there's a chance, the only reason
make a fight out
is Caicedo.
João Pedro.
If he stays on the pitch. If Caicedo stays on the pitch.
Twice in the corresponding home and away against
He almost
Arsenal.
seems like someone almost needs to put an arm around him saying, just calm down.
But I think that needs to happen to everyone at Chelsea.
Those blood and guts tackles
that needs to happen
Rice
to everyone at
happen.
Chelsea. Mate, this sending off, it's
mental.
Even Maresca got sent off. It's terrible.
Mental.
I'm going for a 1-0.
3-0.
Thank you very much to everybody for watching this video. A huge thank you to Botano for partnering with us on this video, and massive thank you to Adi Oladipo. I need to remind you, Adi has a new YouTube channel dedicated entirely to football, so make sure that you go and subscribe. The link is in the description below, and he's partnered on this video. Thanks for watching. Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and we'll see you in a bit. Ta-da!